Understanding ancient cosmology, spiritual customs, and their worldviews, we kind of see a certain pattern. Not only was there a pattern, but these ancient deities that were worshipped, they were just people who understood how to leave the earth. Just like in ancient texts and cosmologies, the earth is a flat plane with the sun and moon rotating around the electromagnetic North Pole. You, as a being of light with a pineal gland, hold the same metaphysical components as the earth. The spine being the electromagnetic North Pole, and the Pingala nerve and the Ida nerve rotating around it, connecting it to the pineal gland. Now, this is the Buddhist deity. Notice how in this deity, in their meditative state, they're exploring all 7 versions of self. Now, what does that sound like? Anciently, meditation was about reflecting and experiencing all 7 versions of this self. This was the ancient knowledge that these civilizations only went to other dimensions and realities through the soul and not the body. Something we never pay attention to. Why do all these ancient religious and spiritual venues hold a beacon at the top? We're programmed to not look at this as deep because the Savior is an external force in a lot of modern ideologies. Yet salvation starts with self. And once you realize that, you realize everything in this simulation is designed to provide you with divine connection or take away. What I'm learning here is our ancestors were more tapped in with the soul more than society. You really have to ask, if we didn't have any NASA or any aircraft program, how were these civilizations so advanced? How did these ancient civilizations understand that there were 7 different versions of self? Or how can they even fathom technology that beacons your soul up to the heavens such as this? That's because ancient cosmology deals with the metaphysical aspects of self. Tapping into these cosmologies is simply just tapping into self. Now we're going to get into how the ancients knew that your metaphysical body and the metaphysical earth held the same components. Yogic traditions had the Pingala nerve and then the Ida nerve, most like the sun and moon, rotate around your electromagnetic pole or your spine and connecting to the pineal gland, which is your crown chakra or connection to the divine. The ancient Egyptians will call this the Kundalini. In ancient yogic traditions, the Ida and Pingala gland that connects to the third eye chakra are nadis that are considered to be the pathways for prana, or life force as they called it, and are associated with the different aspects of our well-being. What does that talk about? The 7 chakras. Ida is linked to the left side of the body, the right hemisphere of the brain, and is associated with feminine cooling and calming energy. Just like the moon, we're going to the metaphysical aspects of us. Pingala is linked to the right side of the body, the left hemisphere of the brain, and is associated with masculine heating and energy and energizing energy. Just like the spiritual components the sun holds, it's a masculine energy bringing electricity to the aura field, making you active throughout the day. As for the metaphysical ideologies of the ancient Egyptians, their soul or spiritual ascension is called the Kundalini awakening. As I said earlier in the video, the elitists of this world took these ancient symbols and hieroglyphics and powerful knowledge and just changed it into their own constructs. The Kundalini awakening is the process of this dormant energy rising through the body's energy centers, or the 7 versions of self I said earlier in the video. This ascent is believed to lead to spiritual experiences, profound insights, and a heightened state of consciousness. All of these powerful deities are performing the same act. It's just told in different stories, names, and books to take you away from your connection to the divine. And if you think I'm just talking, hold on. Practices like Kundalini yoga, meditation, and breath work are used to awaken and guide the Kundalini's ascent. Tapping into your electricity or sun, and magnetism, which is moon, is like ascending with the Pingala nerve and the Ida nerve to the pineal gland, or it's like ascending the Kundalini up the spine when you're in meditation. Tapping into both energies as soul incarnated into flesh will consciously help you find other versions of self, eventually mastering all versions of self and ascend beyond the false light illusion of the matrix. And anciently, this was the only way taught of how to leave the world. You're a multidimensional being, and you can experience that within dreams and deep meditation. If you already understand that NASA's sole mission here is to deceive the masses, you must understand the metaphysical components of you, which is here in the bottom right, or really you're all of these deities, and their metaphysical components of their cosmologies. The power is not outside of you. You are the power.